The Magic Pot and Farmer Gopi. Farmer Gopi walked to his field unhappily that summer morning. Even though the sun was blazing high in the sky, his land remained barren. "My field hasn't grown a single crop again today," he sighed. "What will I do now? If I can't deliver crops to the kingdom, I'll be in serious trouble." That day, just as Gopi was about to give up and stop digging the dry soil, his shovel struck something hard. Thunk. "Huh? What's that?" Curious, Gopi dug deeper and discovered a strange pot buried beneath the earth. "A pot? What's a pot doing in my field?" he wondered. "And it's empty." Disappointed by the fruitless effort, Gopi dropped his hoe into the pot and lay down under a tree to rest. After a while, he returned to fetch his hoe, but something strange had happened. There were now 100 hoes in the pot. "What? How can this be? I only had one hoe." Excited, Gopi emptied the pot of hoes and placed his shovel inside. Instantly, the pot produced 100 shovels. Is this a magic pot?" Gopi gasped in amazement. Thrilled, he rushed home with the pot. To test it further, he placed a chicken egg inside. Moments later, the pot overflowed with hundreds of eggs. "I can't believe my eyes." Next, he tried an apple and a piece of bread. Soon, he had hundreds of each. Gopi was overjoyed. "I don't need my barren field anymore. I'll sell these goods at the kingdom market." Every day, Gopi placed something new into the pot. Clothes, vegetables, bean scent, took the multiplied goods to the market. He quickly became the most successful seller in the kingdom. But the other merchants grew jealous. They complained to the king's soldier. One morning, the soldier secretly followed Gopi and saw him drop a chick into the pot. Within minutes, hundreds of chicks ran around Gopi's house. One even fell back into the pot, producing another 100 chicks. Soon there were chicks on Gopi's head, under his haravan in his dinner plate. Shocked, the soldier rushed to report to the king. The king ordered Gopi and the magic pot to be brought before him. When Gopi arrived, the king immediately confiscated the pot. "Let me examine this pot myself," said the king greedily. "It will enrich my royal treasure." "My king, please be careful," Gopi warned. But just then, the king leaned too far and fell into the pot. In moments, 100 copies of the king appeared in the hall. The palace erupted into chaos. The kings argued, each claiming to be the true ruler. "I am the real king." "No, I am." "Silence. I'm the king." As the soldiers stared in confusion, not knowing whom to obey, Gopi realized how dangerous the pot truly was. In the chaos, he quietly picked up the pot and slipped out of the palace. He ran straight to a high cliff and threw the pot over the edge. In the chaos, he quietly picked up the pot and slipped out of the palace. He ran straight to a high cliff and threw the pot over the edge. It shattered into pieces and vanished forever. From that day on, Gopi's field began to bloom once again. Crops grew in abundance, and Gopi learned an important lesson. True wealth comes not from magic, but from hard work. And so Farmer Gopi lived a prosperous and honest life happily ever after. And that was the story of Farmer Gopi and the magic pot. A tale that reminds us that shortcuts may bring riches for a while, but only hard work brings true and lasting success. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical tales and life lessons only on Zack TV. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with another amazing story right here on Zack TV, where stories come to life.